Hey guys, today I will tell you guys about a work story that I had. This is my first day in the ICU. I'm with my preceptor and I just checked the patient's sugar levels. The reason why I'm checking the sugar levels is because I'm I'm new, so I'm basically the little helper in some sense of the nurse, and I pretty much am her assistant, and I'm just learning and absorbing everything in, and hopefully she deems me worthy enough to be able to be out on my own. uh that's just how I feel. I'm sure it's not like that in reality, but that's how I feel just because it's my first day and I don't know anything. It's a new environment, but it's been amazing. It's been fantastic. So I checked her the patient's sugar levels and it was 40. And then I checked it again and it was 38. So I told my preceptor immediately. Luckily, we were in the room together, and the preceptor initiated a hypoglycemic protocol, which involves giving the patient 2 amps of D50. So the patient, and mind you, so we got the amps of D50, and my provider pushed the D50, 1 amp of D50, quite quickly within a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and the patient's blood pressure tanked. It tanked. It went from 110, it went from 110 systolic to like 54 systolic in a matter of seconds. So we're just watching the monitor. We're just watching the monitor with our breaths held, because we're just praying. We're just praying that it goes back up immediately. It stays within the 50s, stays within the 50s, stays within at 454, stays at 54. We're watching it, we're watching it, we're watching it, 54, and then it drops to 53, then 52, and I just couldn't breathe. I'm just like a headlight. I'm just like a deer caught in the headlights. My preceptor, which God bless her, she has so many years of valuable experience and wisdom. She jumps to go grab the patient's medic. She basically titrates the blood pressure medication that the patient was on, which was Levofed at the moment. And so she titrates it up, and luckily the patient's blood pressure slowly goes up. Now the ICU has monitors all around. So there's monitors inside and outside. So all the providers and the nurses that are around us are just watching the monitors and all kind of shuffle towards our room. But mind you, it's a COVID positive room, so the doors are closed. So we're kind of looking at each other through the glass, and we're all just looking at the monitor, waiting for the blood pressure of this patient to go up. So eventually, it slowly does go up. Slowly goes up to like 70s and 80s and 90s. Wait, while we're just waiting in a COVID positive room for this patient's blood pressure to go up, and it goes up. So that was very scary, and a little a little bit exciting, but more scary because you don't want anything to happen to the patient at all. Safety is the number one thing. We signed up to do no harm. So if that tanked the blood pressure of the patient, and he went into a cardiopulmonary arrest, that would have been very, very disheartening for me and the nurse who was taking care of it. Luckily, my preceptor acted very quick, and the patient's blood pressure was able to recover uh, eventually. That's like an experience I had in the ICU. It was I thought I'd share with you guys because this is the type of stuff that I see on a daily basis, or will be seeing hopefully, because I just started. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in.